Some of my clients have said that I have mindfully guided them through the impact of divorce, and others have said that they learned how to create an entirely new marriage. So you can do that. You can build an entirely new marriage, or you can create a peaceful, respectful, compassionate divorce. But you can also start over with a new beginning. And you do that by being willing to be conscious, being willing to come from your higher self, that calm, compassionate, clear, confident, courageous center, to be willing to be grateful for what you do have, to forgive what you didn't have because you've both done the best you knew how to do, and then create something new together. As Wayne Dyer says, that when we change the way we look at something, what we look at changes. So when we're looking from our conscious higher self, we can see that it's not about finding a perfect person to love, as Sam Keen says. It's learning how to perfectly love another imperfect person. So think about that. Up until now, you have both done the best you knew how to do, considering your level of awareness at the time. And now you can speak from your higher self with empathy for your partner and begin a whole new dialogue together where you can talk about anything. You can talk about money. You can talk about parenting. You can talk about sex. Because a lot of times when you're angry, the sex goes out the window because your walls are up, your filters are on, and you don't know how to relate anymore. But an antidote to all of that is when you allow some forgiveness. Because when you do, you make way for something new to happen. Now, just as a review, for a caveat, if there's abuse, physical abuse, find a safe place and get out. If you feel there's emotional abuse, that's part of those angry parts of you that are acting out, and you can learn how to heal that. If there's addiction, find out what you can do to heal yourself. You're not going to change anyone else, but you can go to alanon.org, find a meeting, and learn to see how you can set some boundaries and make some changes for yourself while you decide what you want to do moving forward. You're powerless over changing your partner. There is a higher power. You turn your will over to that higher power. And if it's not God, it can be other people at the meeting, online or in person. And take your own inventory, meaning how are you being judgmental, reactive, hypervigilant, holier than thou? So get support for yourself if there's addiction. And if there's an affair, you can heal from that too. The affair has to stop. The one who's having it has to be willing to be transparent and willing to wait until their partner becomes trusting again. Eventually, your partner who has felt betrayed has to be able to forgive and trust again. And look at what led up to the affair. Because when you talk about all of this, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of compassion. But wherever your heart is broken, it can be stronger in the broken places.